Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I got a pretty cool video for you today. These baits behind me, these are all Wiggle Wart style baits. Very popular baits all across the country, especially in the Midwest. And I'm going to talk a little bit about warts, what are some good imitators, new ones versus old ones, and my setup. So let's get right into it. First, this is an original Storm Wiggle Wart. This is Phantom Green Crawfish, one of the most sought after colors. And I'm going to show you what makes it an old one. First off, this is a one-piece cavity body. Number two, the eyes up here have these big red, they're big. The new ones are just little dots. Three actually, I'm sorry. This is the dead giveaway. Every original Wiggle Wart will be stamped Wiggle Wart on the bottom of the lip. You'll see down below there's two little weights inside here. These go back and forth, intersect the body, and they clack. Now these old warts, you'll notice the plastic feels different. That's because it's made out of a composite material called butyrane. The reason they stopped using butyrane is because it was found out to cause cancer. Unfortunately, products that cause cancer are probably really not good for you or the fishing world in general. But these old warts are really sought after. There's guys that swear by them on the Ozarks, up north, any of the deep rocky impoundments, that this is the way to go. The noise these old ones make when they're banging off rock is totally different than the new ones. Now let's look at a new wart while we're at it. I'll put this one down. The new wart here, it says Storm under the bill. You notice that at first. It comes with a snap on the front. This is actually a color like Phantom PB&J crawl. It's really good looking. It's a two-piece bait. You can look at this bait and see where there's a seam where it's pressed together. You can see the really small eyes on these. It's got a different sound pitch to it as well. That's the main big difference. Now, if you find a bunch of old Wiggle Warts, there's a few different ways I'll look at them. You've got painters, which are all chipped up. They don't look really good. Maybe they're in colors you don't like. That's what I call painters, because I'm going to get them painted. Second, I've got fishers, and a fisher is a wart that you know catches fish. Maybe you do buy a new one and you catch 5 or 6 fish on it. I'll mark it fisher. I'm going to make sure that's in the box on tournament day. When I'm seeing a bunch of warts in some guy's tackle box and he's trying to offload them, I want the ones that's got hook rash on them. I want the ones that the bill is really beat up on, because that guy had a lot of confidence in it. If he was throwing it all the time, it definitely caught fish. And then third, I have what you call collectors. These are new in the box, never been on the water, never caught a fish. They're extremely rare colors. They're hard to find. Maybe you're just trying to save them for a rainy day. Those are collectors. And some of those colors, especially the Japanese colors that a lot of guys never see, are worth big, big bucks. And you'll know when you find an original one, the packages are totally different than the new ones. They don't say original series. Those are the new ones. Now I've got some baits that are great wart imitators. Number one is the Spro rock crawler, and this is the new rock crawler MD. It goes a little shallower. The MD goes 4 to 8 foot. It's got a smaller bill on it, very similar to the original Wiggle Wart. These just came out last year, super, super popular. Again, you can see it's got a wart-shaped body, a little thicker bill, but these are great baits, especially the regular size rock crawler. This goes 8 to 14 foot deep, especially if you throw it on a 10-pound fluorocarbon. It's got a good noise to it. Not real loud, very subtle. Got really good premium hooks from Gamakatsu come on all these rock crawlers. This was designed by Mike McClellan. He's a Midwest guy. He likes the Ozarks quite a bit. Now, a new bait that just come out is the Curve 55 by 6 cents. It's got a little bit thinner bill than say the rock crawler, if you can see it there in my hand. But one cool thing about that thin bill and this big wide body, it makes this bait S. It hunts. This is an awesome little bait, and it's got a little high pitched sound to it. I've been throwing this quite a bit. It's a really good bait. Comes with some triple grip hooks on it. Now, the last one I got is not thought of as much, but this is the LC 1.5 DD, the RTO series. This is like a phantom crawfish color. These are awesome. They'll dive that 8 to 10 foot range. A lot of FLW tour pros know about this bait. They don't talk about it very often. Got a little tighter wobble than a wart, but man, it gets down there and it crushes those fish in those Ozark style lakes. So there you go. There's your several baits that are this Wiggle Wart style. Now let's talk about my setup. 7 foot composite glass rod. This is the Tatula XT, 7 foot medium, a graphite and glass blend. So you get the sensitivity of a graphite rod. You get the load up ability of a glass rod. A lot of these fish on warts are caught in really, really cold water. You won't pull the hooks out of them using a setup like this. Tatula SV, 6'3" to 1. Not a really big spool, but most of the time you can't cast these warts 60 yards anyway. It handles that small pound line. I like 10 pound sun line the best. Super, super smooth setup, and it's going to be able to launch those warts out on days where there's a lot of wind. So guys, if you like this video, do me a favor, hit that like button, share it to your friends, be sure to be subscribed to the channel. We're almost at 3,000 subscribers. I'm going to do a giveaway as soon as I hit 3,000. Log on to tacklefreaks.com if you're looking for any rock crawlers, curve 55s, or the new Wiggle Warts are in stock. And be sure to use that code YouTube for $5 off your purchase. The Baitman is now out.